Hey guys, this is Kelly Scott of the Fit Republic, and Heather and I are going to be co-hosting our very first live Zoom sneak peek. So we're really looking forward to sharing with you what we do as Beachbody coaches, tell you about the Fit Republic team and who exactly Beachbody is and what we do as online health and fitness coaches. So again, just keep all of your lines muted, and if you are watching this recording back, hi, even though you're not here live, we're excited to have you guys watch this back live. So I am going to share my screen here with our slideshow that we put together. Go. Okay. Can you see my screen, Heather? Thumbs up. Awesome. Okay. This is the Fit Republic team. We are a growing team of fitness enthusiasts and fitness professionals who have partnered with Team Beachbody to help people achieve their health and life goals. We are independent health coaches and business owners who are passionate about health and fitness and having a life we love. So I want to start just with a little introduction of who I am. So again, my name is Kelly Scott. I am a one-star diamond coach. That probably doesn't mean anything to a lot of people. That just means that I've been in the business for a while and I've grown a team and I'm a leader. I'm a wife and a dog mom. I'm a former busy professional who fell in love with fitness. I'm the founder of Kelly Scott Fitness, excuse me, owner of Empower Fit Bootcamp. I'm a certified personal trainer, co-founder of the Fit Republic coaching team. I'm a former competitive cheerleader and cheerleading coach. And some of my favorite programs and products are Shakeology, Power Greens Boost, Energize, which is what we drink before we work out, gives you lots of energy. Lift 4, one of the newer programs I just completed. 21-Day Fix, which here at the bottom right, you can see my results from 21-Day Fix. And it's one of my favorites because it was the very first program that I did. And I was blown away with my results in just 21 days. And it's one of the programs that I recommend to a lot of my new clients to start off with because it's a great kind of starting program for a lot of people to get involved with the online programs through Beachbody On Demand. And then I also love Core to Force. That's the picture up here on the top. It was a 60-day program. And I was blown away with, it's all body weight. It's MMA and it's all body weight training. You don't lift one weight. And I got some of my best results from that program, and I'm actually redoing it. I'm doing it the 30-day calendar on Beachbody On Demand. I just started last week, so I forgot how much I missed this program. I'm an outdoor junkie, and I love to travel and meet new people. So just a brief synopsis of how Beachbody has impacted my life, and since opening my own coaching business. So it's drastically improved my health, both physically and emotionally. And emotionally, especially because I was just used to be very stressed out and unhappy. And I can't even put into words how much it's improved my, emotional health and physical health. I'm in the best shape of my life at 41, and I am definitely the happiest I've ever been. And it's hugely to do with this team and the company. I have location freedom now. I can work from anywhere in the world. So when I was on vacation here over in Thailand, not like I really worked that much, but I had a challenge group running. And so I was able to check in with my challengers and do it virtually, even from my phone. So that's awesome. You can travel anywhere around the world and have that location freedom to still run your business. Time freedom. I no longer work crazy hours. As a fitness professional, I used to work 60 hours a week. And once I started my business, I was able to cut out first 10 and then 20 hours a week of my schedule. People freedom. One of my favorite parts of this business, I get to choose the people that I get to work with, which is amazing. I earn free trips. Some of the trips that I've earned are to the Dominican Republic, where I actually got to celebrate my 40th birthday with the team. 2 trips to Mexico, and in March I'm going on a Caribbean cruise. It's my first cruise ever. And I figured, why not do it with 5,000 Beachbody coaches on the same boat? My husband and I have met some of our closest friends through our team. So down here, our ski picture, our friends Anna and Vito, he was one of my mentors for years. And I said, I want to meet that guy. And his wife is awesome. And we're going to become friends with them. And one of the things that we try to do as coaches is surround ourselves by people that lift us up and inspire us. And he was one of those people. And I remember the first time I met him on one of these trips, and I was so intimidated to go up to him and talk to him and his wife. And now he's one of my mentors and a close friend. We're actually going to be spending Thanksgiving with him. We had never-ending support. I fell in love with personal development. I know a lot of people have this same story, but I did not like personal development at all. I didn't believe in it. And then Heather took me to my first summit, and John C. Maxwell was the keynote speaker, and I took 10 pages of notes. And from there on out, my life was changed with personal development. I'm no longer being micromanaged and doing a job that I'm not passionate about. I had so many corporate jobs that I was micromanaged in, and I hated everything that I did, unfortunately. And it's also earned me the extra income. It's helped me get out of debt and save me when times are tough. All right, I'm gonna throw it over to Heather now to introduce herself.
Okay, well, welcome guys. I'm so glad you guys could join us tonight. So as Kelly mentioned, my name is Heather. I'm one of the co-founders of the Fit Republic Beachbody team. And just some highlights about me and my background. I am a mom of a 12 and 9-year-old boys, and then I have a stepson, so I'm a mom of boys. I have lots of boy energy around me all the time, and I really love it, and I'm thankful that I'm active because I can keep up with them. And, you know, one thing I love about this business is just having the flexibility and the freedom to do what I love, but to be able to be really integrated into my family's life. I just did homework with my son, drove him to practice. As I'm helping with homework, when they're working, I'm doing my slides and my work. And then I come back here and they're helping with dishes and getting dinner ready to go. So when I jump off here, I can cook dinner, but everything can just kind of fit into what I'm doing. And it's very different than corporate jobs I've had in the past or running my own brick and mortar business. So I am married to a fellow entrepreneur. My husband also has his own business, and he's actually traveling right now too. So it's been kind of a crazy week for me, but again, I'm just thankful for the flexibility of what I do here through Beachbody. I'm a former CPA and financial analyst. Figured out pretty quickly that while I love running business and working with numbers, that I wanted something that allowed me to be more involved with people and to have an impact on people's lives, and fitness became a great fit for me. I'm a certified fitness trainer and a boot camp instructor. I'm also certified as a holistic health and nutrition coach. And as Kelly mentioned and I mentioned, I'm the co-founder of this team. I'm also a 2-star Diamond Beachbody leader, which again, the whole star diamond thing doesn't probably mean much to anyone, but again, it just means that I've been in this business. I've been helping develop other people as leaders, helping other people build their own businesses, whether part-time, full-time, hobby coach. I really enjoyed that piece of this business. And I am the founder of Bay Area Boot Camp and the former owner of Empower Fit. So when I moved into fitness, I did personal training and I started my own boot camps, and I did that for 11 years. And I worked myself to the bone. Running a business by yourself, it can be very stressful and emotionally draining. And while there were so many exciting parts about it, and I changed so many lives doing it, I also had to make a lot of sacrifices on my family life. And I also really burnt myself out and ended up finding myself in adrenal fatigue. So this opportunity for me came along at a good time, whereas my kids were born and started growing, and I wanted to be able to spend more time with them. I was able to move on from my brick and mortar business and do all of my coaching and instruction online and take my expertise as a business owner and be able to help other people start their own coaching businesses. And I was just telling someone today that I love the fact that I can see my kids in the morning after I do my workout, help them get ready for school, and see them off during the day. Because before, when I ran my boot camp business, I was out the door before 5 o'clock in the morning and teaching classes when my kids were getting up and my husband was getting them off to school or preschool or daycare. And I wouldn't see them all day until 6 o'clock at night. And it was really hard. And that really was one of the big decisions on why I decided to really dive into this business more, because I could still continue to do what I love and build something very strong and successful and change people's lives, but I didn't have to make as many sacrifices. I'm an active PTA member. I'm a personal growth junkie. I learned, just like Kelly did, about personal growth through being part of this company and this team, and I wouldn't go without it now. I'm a perpetual student. I'm always taking classes. Right now, I am signed up for a brain health coaching course, and I also just signed up to become a certified Beachbody 2B mindset coach. So always learning, and I love learning. My favorite Beachbody products and programs, I love Shakeology. It was the #1 game changer for me when I first started as a coach. I also love the 21-day fix. I'm redoing that program right now. I had gained 8 pounds over the summer because I just decided to have more fun than usual. And this is one of those programs that always helps me get back on a track. And I'm down about 5 pounds. And it's 2.5, I'm at 2.5 weeks. So I love it. I also love Hammer and Chisel because I love to lift weights. That's a weight focused program. And I loved the 80-day obsession. I did that earlier this year. I got amazing results. And I actually think that when I finish 21-day fix, I'm going to redo that program because I love it so much. And Focus T25 was another program I love. That was the first one I actually ever did all the way through. Love Sean T. He's got a new program coming out in January, which I'm looking forward to. And then finally, I love the Ultimate Reset. And I love it because I am very much into holistic health, improving your digestion, improving your energy, detoxing, and this program does that in 21 days. It's awesome. How's my life changed? I'll go through this quickly because I feel like I've already shared so much of it, but you can see I get to see my kids off to school each day. I have time freedom. There's me and my boys in the morning. Actually, it even makes me emotional just looking at it. It's so exciting to be able to see them in the morning now. I don't have to sweat covering classes when my husband travels like he is now, or if I travel for any reason. I can take a month off and go to Europe like we did a couple years ago, and I didn't have to disrupt my business. I don't lose money when I'm sick or when the kids are sick. My family's superfood nutrition and fitness are discounted, so my family is much healthier. I've also earned trips to places like Cancun and the Dominican Republic, and I got to bring my family with me, so that was exciting. I have access to business training and professional development, so for this personal growth junkie, that's awesome. I am a part of a mastermind team, so I have people to help support me in my business where I did not before when I was running my own boot camp. And then let's see, I get to help people live healthier, more fulfilling lives. That's probably the most rewarding part about this. I get to mentor others in business and leadership, and I have extra income from my coaching business that pays for all of the education and travel and all sort of those extras we wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. So we talked a little bit about the Fit Republic, just briefly how we started. So about 7 years ago, I was invited to become a Beachbody coach with Team Beachbody. And, I didn't know much about it. I actually didn't even really know the person who invited me that well, but something about it intrigued me. And I was at the point in my life where I really wanted to start being able to still help people, but have less commitment so I could be more with my family. So I made the decision to jump in and immediately reached out to Kelly because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want someone else to do this with me because it'll be way more fun and we'll be able to support each other and do things together. And that way I don't have to necessarily feel like I'm doing this all on my own. So we teamed up and started working on this business together, and we started inviting other people to do this business with us. And so Genevieve Despacito was kind of she was maybe the third or fourth person, I think, who joined our team, and she really wanted to dive in too. So the three of us founded the Fit Republic together and decided we really wanted to build a team of people who wanted to do more with their lives. They wanted more time and financial freedom and the ability to impact many, many more people than they could even just working within their circle. So the point I really want to make about this is that it is so much more fun to run a business, to start a business, to do a business when you're in it with other people. And that's what's great about joining our team, is that you get to have your own business, so you can run it at any level that you want, and you still have the support of a team and mentors and people who've basically created systems and things for you so that you can really hit the ground running and, again, build the business to whatever level you want without feeling like you're all alone in it. So having a partner, so if Beachbody coaching is something you decide to do, I highly encourage you to even right now start thinking of one or two people that love fitness, or maybe they want to get in better shape, or maybe they've wanted some part-time work, or they want their own business. So many reasons to join as a coach, but find those people, one or two of them, and have them do it with you. Do this together. You get more emotional support. It increases the knowledge and the ideas in your business. It helps make work lighter with many hands. You get to create a broader reach, and it's just more fun. So as we continue to invite more people, we've already got 200 coaches on the team. Our goal is to continue to build and build so we can reach more people and just change a lot of lives.
Awesome. So many good points, Heather. And one of the things that we really wanted to focus on and drive home is the fun aspect of this team. Even though this is a business, potentially a business, and Heather will get into kind of the different ways that you can join as a coach, because not everyone joins at the beginning to actually run a business. But even though this is an in-home business that you can own and really work however many hours that you want, it's such a fun and supportive community. I mean, like none other. And I know it may sound like cheesy, but I mean, it really is. Like, I remember going to my first summit. The first year, Heather invited me, and I was very skeptical and very closed off to a lot of the opportunity that Beachbody offered. And until, the following year, I decided to go, and I was still had my guard up. Like what I mentioned, I wasn't into personal development. I knew there's a keynote speaker. I turned to my friend Jen, and I'm like, "Oh, you ready to take a nap?" Like, I was so negative. Like, I look back now how I was 7 years ago, and I'm like, "Yay, keynote speaker!" Like, it's so polar opposite. But I mean, you go to these big events. The picture here on the left is some of our team that went to Summit, and this was in New Orleans 2 years ago. And I remember my first summit 5 years ago, and I was like, oh gosh, smell these happy people. And, just because I was just in such a negative space, and just taking that one event to go to changed my life. And it's just, people are authentic and genuine that are in this company and a part of the team. And it's just amazing to be around so many people that you get to meet from around the world. So this is us here at our annual summit. So Beachbody throws an annual conference. They call it the summit every single year. And this coming year, it's going to be in Indianapolis again. It was there this past year, and it was amazing. It was a great spot to have a summit, so we're going back. So this is a picture in the middle here, some of the fun trips that we spoke about. This is the Dominican Republic, and this is we're part of our bigger team that we're a part of, and it was so awesome to connect with all of these people here from around Canada, the UK, and the US. And then over here on the right is a team social that we did. So it was actually a retreat that we did at Heather's house that we put together for a bunch of our local coaches. And we recorded it for some of the coaches that weren't able to be with us if they didn't live nearby. And then we did, team social after. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of support. And there's just so many different ways that you can get involved on the team. And I had to show this picture because it's pretty incredible to be a part of these live workouts. I don't know if you guys have ever seen pictures of the streets lined of hundreds of thousands of Beachbody coaches. We actually broke the Guinness Book of World Records in Nashville 3 years ago by having, I forget what it was called, but it's basically the largest group of people gathered to do a live workout. And so this is just a taste of it. At our last conference that we had, actually our hotel room was right up to the right here. We walked right outside our doors. There were screens that we could see. The stage, as this tall building is, the stage was all the way there, so you can even see the stage. But just hundreds of thousands of people in the streets of downtown Indianapolis doing a workout. It was awesome. We also have live local trainings. So Super Saturdays, Heather, Genevieve, and I used to run a few of the Super Saturdays in the area. And this one was right around Halloween. I think the date on here is wrong. Oh, you know what I did? This is our January one, and why are we dressed up in January? Because I shared a picture of our one previously, the previous one. It's every quarter, and they're spread out around the different areas of Canada, the US, and the UK, so you can find ones that are local in your area if you're not near where Heather and I live. And they're a lot of fun because you get to meet people in the community. You can bring guests for free, and you can bring your significant others, or maybe some of your clients, or maybe you're new coaching, you bring someone that is interested in joining, and you learn from the team. You get some personal development while you're there. You can see Heather here with her son, which is really cool. He came to this event, and back here is a video screen. So we play a video from corporate that's about half hour, 45 minutes, and then we do a live workout. So down here we did two of our teammates, Lisa and Carolyn, are certified country heat instructors. So that was a lot of fun. We got to do a live workout. And then this particular Super Saturday was in October, so it was themed for Halloween. We got to dress up. And then we also get personal and professional development, which Heather and I have mentioned a few times. But this picture is Brendan Burchard on the right-hand side. If you don't know who he is, he's an extremely popular personal motivational speaker. Next time you're on YouTube, type him in, and he has over 1 million followers on YouTube, and he is just an amazing thought leader and personal development coach. And last year, so it was 2 years ago, he was actually one of our keynote speakers, and it was probably one of the best talks at Beachbody that we've ever had. So it was so cool that Beachbody pays for these people. I mean, he is not cheap, and they invest a lot of money. You can see this stage is just like the Emmys, the Grammys. They put a lot of money, and our coaching, our ticket to go to the summit is less than $200. And they invest so much into the coaches that you just know that this company just has a genuine heart, the people behind it. And so they encourage you. One of what we call vital behaviors is personal development. And so it's encouraged when you become a coach. We run fun things like book clubs, and then we listen to keynote speakers at different events, even at local events like at Super Saturday. There's speakers, whether it's top coaches, or they bring in some of the super trainers, or some executives from Beachbody, and you get to hear people speak at these events. Professional growth is supported as well. Like Heather mentioned, we have a lot of support on our team, and once you join our team, all of the training is free, except if you pay to go to the annual summit. But like the online training part of that's all free. We have free training programs throughout the teams and a few of the other teams that we're a part of. We also do mentoring, one-on-one mentoring for people that want to grow into being more of a leader within Beachbody. And we have access to top-notch leaders in the company. So one of the gals that her name's Trina, and we're a part of her team. She's like the 40th top coach, something like that, top 40th coach in all of Beachbody. And there's, I don't know the number now, it's like 400,000 coaches or something like that. So it's amazing. She is an awesome leader, and you get to hear from people like her on our team, and she does monthly calls. And, we get on Zooms like this, and we have free access to listen to someone like her speak. And then there's also weekly national wake-up calls. So I listen to it on my podcast, or every Monday. corporate puts them on, and they're about 30 minutes, and you get to hear what's latest and greatest with the company, and then you get to hear a coach talk for about 15, 20 minutes, and it's great commute drive time listening. Although sometimes I have to run home and take notes because the calls are so good. But the personal and professional development that you get on this team is just amazing. And then I mentioned that you get to connect with others from around the US, UK, and Canada. So I just signed up my first Canadian coach. I know we have other Canadian coaches on the team. So Mary Kay, her and I connected over Facebook. And, just to be able to connect with someone in another country was amazing. And getting her on the team, she also runs her own boot camp. And we connected from social media, and then she joined my team. And I had to do this picture of Bethany and I because this is another story of a friendship that I've developed from our larger team. Bethany lives in Georgia, and we connected through our team. And this past Labor Day weekend, her and I, and then our husbands, we traveled out to Washington to the Gorge to go see the Dave Matthews Band. We're huge Dave Matthews fans, and we got to go for 2 or 3 nights there and watch the concert. And, just got me thinking, like, I would have never met her if it wasn't for this team. And we never, we knew each other online for about a year before we even met in person. So when you do these online meetings, you really feel like you actually know the person because you can see their face. So it's really cool to be able to connect with people from around the world. And, just being a part of the Fit Republic team is completely life-changing. This is another event. This was in Summit in Nashville. And, just having fun. We're about to run off to go to another conference, and you can see that it's not all women. It's, Beachbody does have a lot of women in it, but we do have some guys, my husband, Genevieve's husband, and then Nate. So we do have some male figures that are on the team and some leaders as well. All right, Heather, she's going to talk about who is Team Beachbody.
Okay, so if you guys don't know about Beachbody, this little segment here is just to kind of get you up to speed. So who is Team Beachbody? Beachbody actually began as a company back in, I want to say, the early 90s, some point in the 90s. And they started with the mission of ending the trend of obesity in the country because the founders of the company, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, saw this huge epidemic happening where the country was continuing to get more out of shape, unhealthy, and overweight, and knew that not everyone has access to trainers or the gym or classes, and that by being able to create programs that are affordable that people can do in their own home and be able to follow an expert while they're working out is invaluable. They originally started selling their DVDs on through infomercials. So some of you may have recognized like P90X or Insanity. Those were some of their original programs. I think they had Turbo Jam was one of the originals, Brazil Butt Lift. It's actually funny now to go back and look at some of those workouts because they do seem so kind of old school compared to some of the stuff that's coming out now. And that's actually the nice thing about being part of this company, especially if you do work in fitness. They really stay up to date on the latest training styles. So as someone in fitness, I'm getting ideas and keeping up with trends. And if you're not in fitness, then you can just know that you are working out to the latest trends and what science is coming out with, because the people behind these programs are exercise scientists, and the trainers give input in the workouts. They have a whole team of scientists behind all of their products and programs. So fast forward a little bit, around, I want to say it's like 2006-ish, I think, is when they launched the Coach Network, because what they found was people who were using the programs were getting amazing results, and they were telling their friends about it. They also noticed that some people were buying the programs and they were sitting on the shelf and people weren't getting results with them. So they asked, okay, well, what's the difference that, some people are getting them done, some people are not getting them done. How can we ensure that the people who are buying our programs are actually getting results with them? So they decided to create the Coach Network because they wanted to reward the people who were referring people over to these programs, but they also want to encourage those people then to support the people they're referring, so that those people could actually get great results. So as time went on, they started adding in more nutrition, because they realized that people are successful when they have sort of these 4 pillars. So one is fitness, which they had. They started implementing solid nutrition, and then having the peer support with the coach network, and then building in rewards with their Beachbody challenge. You can actually, your customers and you can get cash for submitting your results to the Beachbody challenge. And they found that that combination helped their clients, their customers, become more successful. And so the coach network was born. And Kelly, you can just move to the next one. Okay, so then just an overview of some of the popular products and programs. And I tried to highlight the ones that are like newest right now, but there are tons of programs that have been out for a while that are just as great. So they've got online and DVD fitness programs. The most popular option right now is for people to get a membership to Beachbody On Demand, which is the online fitness and nutrition library. Over 1,000 workouts that people can choose from, multiple different fitness programs of different types of fitness based on time, fitness level, what you prefer. They also have equipment to go with all the programs. And then I just highlighted here 80-Day Obsession, maybe because I love it. It's also one of the newer programs. And then Kelly mentioned she loves Lift. That's also one of the newer programs. So I just included those here, but there are so many to choose from. They also have tons of great nutritional products. What sold me initially on this company was Shakeology, because I actually was looking for ways to help my clients with nutrition. And when I looked at the ingredients on the label, after kind of poo-pooing it a little bit, because I do like my clients to eat whole foods, and I know there's a lot of junk and fillers that can go into products like this, I actually sent it over to a couple of my holistic nutrition friends and said, can you kind of take a look at this? I think it looks great, but I want your opinion. And they thought it looked fantastic, the best that they really had seen on the market. So I decided to give it a try, and it helped me lose some of my baby weight. It gave me energy. It helped me lift my mood. So many benefits from that product. So that was really like my favorite to start from. They also have ways you can boost your shakes. They came out with an organic kids smoothie, because so many parents were wanting to give their kids Shakeology, and they wanted to formulate something that was specifically designed for kids. So for picky kids and pickier parents, we now have Daily Sunshine. And recently they launched the new Beach Bar, which is a high protein, high fiber, low sugar snack bar. And again, they did a comparison to some of the other products out there, and their goal was to be lower in sugar, because we all know that lower sugar diets are just healthier all around when you're considering weight loss and energy and keeping your body systems healthy. So my kids love to take these as snacks on recess. They take them for between activities in the afternoon, and they're really delicious. It's like eating a candy bar, but not as sinful. I love the cleanse programs. I already talked about the 21-day reset, the 3-day refresh. They came out with a new mindset-based nutrition program called 2B Mindset. We did a whole team group on it earlier this year, had great results. I decided to get certified in it. Any Beachbody coach, regardless of your background, you can get certified in their program. So that's kind of fun. If you like nutrition and you want to learn a little more and maybe feel a little more comfortable talking about it as a coach, you can take that certification. And then lastly here, the sports nutrition is a very clean product designed by Harvard scientists. I love the Energize. I know Kelly mentioned that. I use it every day before my workouts. And my husband loves the post-workout, the orange flavor, and he uses that after his workouts to refuel. All right, so Kelly, you can bump to the next slide. Other way. Okay, so there's a lot of bullet points on here, and I'm just gonna fly through them because you're gonna get the point of this, but people wonder, okay, well, who can be a Beachbody lifestyle coach? So if you are a fitness enthusiast, you could be a coach. If you work in health, nutrition, fitness, you can be a coach. Corporate professionals, stay-at-home parents, nurses, doctors, therapists, and I'm listing, these are all people that I've thought of that are on our team. Teachers and students alike, lawyers, real estate agents, bankers, firefighters, welders, chefs. Okay, you get the picture. Any profession could be a coach. People who want to use their passion for healthy living to help others. People who've considered a fitness career, but maybe they also love their job and they don't want to leave it, but they kind of want to dabble in fitness. People who have health and fitness experience, people who have no health or fitness experience. Because again, we're not creating these programs. We're not being the expert. We are guiding people through expert design programs and supporting them along the way. People who have business experience can do this. People who don't have business experience can do this because we help train you and give you tools to be able to run a business. People who are uber athletes do this business, and people who are just starting on their own fitness journey with a lot of weight to lose are coaches. And sometimes those are the most inspiring coaches that people follow and want to work with because they're very relatable. People with a lot of time to spare, people who have no time to spare. I was not looking for extra work when I joined. I already had a more than full-time business and 2 toddlers at home and a dog and everything else. Like, I had no time, but I could see the possibility of this and what it was going to add to my life. People who have higher education and people who don't have higher education can do this. Anyone who wants to learn more about health and fitness and running a business, this is a great way to do it. Very low risk in this business. You don't have to shell out $100,000 like you would with the franchise. Very minimal costs to get started. And then anyone who loves mentoring other people, you have the opportunity to mentor others as they start their own coaching business. Anyone who's willing to work on themselves. Oh, it looks like my words got cut off. I don't know. Can't remember what that last one is. But really anyone who really has a passion for health and fitness and wants to dig in, work on themselves, and help people in the process, whether it's one person or thousands of people. Anyone can do this. And some people start just to get a discount on the products. So how can you benefit? I feel like we've already talked about so many benefits. They've been specific to Kelly and myself, but you get year-round focus and accountability with your own fitness and nutrition. So because I'm part of this team and because I do co-host challenges, and not all coaches have to run challenges, but because I'm on the team and I do that, I stay way more accountable and on track than I would if I didn't. In fact, more so than I think when I ran my boot camp business. I've been way more accountable. You'll have access to personal and professional development, both in business and health and fitness. You get a discount on your fitness and nutrition and extra income to cover the cost of your health and fitness. You get to meet positive, like-minded people and build friendships, like what Kelly mentioned. Earn extra income for date nights, classes for your kids, a vacation. Maybe you want a really expensive new handbag, anything that you enjoy, and you get it just for helping others be healthier. You can start a nest egg for your retirement. We have a coach on our team who's been really running hard in this business, and her goal is when she quits her corporate job, she's going to move out to the farmlands, and this is going to be her nice little income check that comes in every month, and she's going to do this for fun. You get to earn all-exclusive trips, which we mentioned. You get to go to summits and team retreats, which are just so fulfilling. Teamworks, workouts, happy hours, and get-togethers. All right, so just trying, I feel like I'm talking fast, but I do want to keep us on track because I know we want to have time for questions. All right, you're going to go this.
So this is going, we'll speed it up here, but what we do as coaches, and again, a lot of this we've already talked about, but I just want to cover on some of these points here. So this little collage here, I kind of pulled from the team from different these are like pictures that we post in our challenge groups online, either we call them challenge groups and accountability groups. We use that word interchangeable. But we take pictures of our shakes. We take post-workout sweaty selfies. We, post pictures of our healthy food. It's just all fun ways to be accountable virtually, where we don't have to be together, and they're run over apps. So really easy to do, time saving. And that's the whole point, is that we help people save time in their health and fitness. So what do we do as coaches? We work on our own health and fitness journey and inspire others to do the same. We share the products and programs with other people to help them enrich their life. We help busy professionals, stay-at-home moms, etc., save time by having the ability to exercise from home. We also run virtual coaching through online accountability groups and challenge groups. And like Heather said, not all coaches have to run the accountability groups, but it is a big part of the business, because when you invite someone to use a product in a program, this is a way that we can help support them to make sure they're accountable. Because one of the biggest questions people usually ask me, especially because I also do live fitness, is, well, I don't get to see you, so how can I be accountable if I'm working out from home? That's, I feel like I'm alone. But to be honest, my online customers through Beachbody get more success than my customers that I just see in my boot camps. Unless they're also drinking Shakeology with me, because they have all aspects. They have the support, the accountability, the nutrition, and the fitness. And that is what equals success, is we have to make sure that we have all components, not just exercise and nutrition, and it all works together hand in hand. And then we guide our clients through the simple to follow meal plans. And like Heather said, you don't have to be a fitness expert. We help guide people through the programs. And that's why it's important we try them out ourselves, because we can experience them ourselves. And I've been following the Portion Fix meal plan forever, and I can talk about it like that. And then I'm also going to be certified through 2B Mindset as well. So it's just another nutrition program that we can help people with, but we learn about it through Beachbody. So I just wanted to share some quick inspiration from testimonials from some of our other coaches on the team. So again, we inspire others by sharing our journey. So I know Christine's driving, so I'm just going to go through this for her. I think this is actually pretty funny, because usually you share a before and after, right? She shared a backwards one, which I think is pretty cool. So the picture here, her before, is when she was in Mexico this past year, and she just finished the Ultimate Reset. So that's a 21-day cleanse program. And, a lot of times you do it before you go on a trip, or sometimes you do it after you get on a trip, but she got in amazing shape. And then you can see 3 months later, she gained 8 pounds. And I love how raw and authentic she is. She's sharing, this is part of life. Even though she's a coach, she's not perfect, right? She did the Ultimate Reset, she went on vacation, and then summer happened, and she gained 8 pounds. But what she did is she got back on track. She shared her story, and she said, hey, this is reality, right? It's summer's over. I was traveling, I indulged, because we all got to live a little bit, but now it's time to get back on track. And so that's what's awesome about when we share our stories, is we're not perfect. We're never looking to be perfect. We are just looking to help people and to inspire people to see, like, hey, this is a lifestyle, right? Health and fitness should be a lifestyle. It's not something that you do for 3 months and then you stop. This is a journey, and we're all part of this journey. And that's why I love this picture that Christine shared, is she can show that this is a journey. You gain weight, you lose it, but it's all about getting on track quicker. So the picture on the right here, Glenda, she is one of our newer coaches, and you can see her before from 2015, and then how far she's come in 3 years. And what I loved about Glenda's story is that she actually started as a customer. She just recently signed up as a coach. She lives in California, and she started at the beginning to get the discount. So she was a discount coach, and she just loved all the programs. She did 80-day obsession. She shared with me that she's a wife and a mom of a teenager. She works in a biotech company, and she started her journey first she used Shakeology and 21-day fix. Then she did quarter 4, shift shop. Then she moved into the newer programs, 80-day obsession and lift 4. And over the course of all this time, you can see that she had an amazing transformation with following all the different programs. So it's really hard to run out of something to do, because every year when you're a Beachbody On Demand member, which is our virtual library of workouts, Beachbody has probably 3 programs every single year that are brand new. So we always have access to something new. And then finally, Deb, I wanted to share this one because it's not always about weight loss, even though you can see Deb had some amazing before and afters. But look at her scores. This is her before with her cholesterol and her triglyceride scores. And from her exercise and drinking Shakeology, it drastically decreased. I mean, it's just amazing. And this is one of the things that I'm so passionate about Shakeology, is that I see it helps people with lower their cholesterol, their blood pressure, all their scores here that you get tested on when you get your blood work. But then it's helped people with, I have a coach on the team that has eczema, and she's been using steroid cream forever, and her eczema is gone after drinking Shakeology for a month. It barely ever flares up. She's off her steroid cream. Another client who has migraines, and he started drinking Shakeology for 2 months, and he's off his migraine medicine, and his migraines are gone. So what these 70 superfoods and Shakeology can do for you and all the nutrients in it is amazing. And I love to get these testimonials, not only from our coaches, but from our clients, and share that with other people, because you never know. That's what I tell people. I'm like, you never know what Shakeology is going to do for you, because it's awesome. I see it does so many different things it depends what your body needs. Our body, uses the superfoods in different ways. And it's just amazing to see all the different ways that it can really help your health, both internally and then also with weight loss. So real quick, what is it that we do and don't do as coaches? Okay, so these are debunking some myths about Beachbody coaches and what we do. So a coach does not have to be a fitness expert in nutrition, already at their fitness and nutrition goals, an expert salesperson or an experienced salesperson, have a lot of free time. We don't have to host in-home parties, although you can if you want to. We don't have to stock inventory or buy a certain amount of product each year or month. We, as coaches, this is what we should be doing. We should be sharing our own story and how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Committed to being proof that the products worked by working out and drinking our shake, improving and developing ourselves, recognizing the success of people that they've helped, and build new relationships. All right, Heather's going to wrap it on up.
Awesome. All right. So you may be wondering, how am I compensated as a coach? Like, how do we actually earn for the time we put into this and for helping people? So the first thing is, coaches get a 25% discount on all their own products. So I use Shakeology, Daily Sunshine, Beach Bars, the Performance line. Whenever I do a reset or a refresh, all those programs, I get 25% off of them. So it's a big savings to get high quality nutritional products. Coaches also earn a 25% commission on products purchased through their personal website, which is provided by Beachbody. So you don't have to build your website. They have it already ready for you. You just add a picture and your contact info, and you're basically ready to go. Then when people ask you what you're doing or what you're drinking or why you look so great or why you're so happy and energized, you can tell them about the programs and the things that you're doing. And simply, if they're interested, you send them your link to your site and they can purchase on there, and you get 25% for that. So we like to emphasize how I feel this company is different than other network marketing business is that there's a lot of product first in these companies. And while the product is how we get compensated, it's not about pushing product on people and trying to sell products. And having been someone that never thought I could really be in business because I was shy and did not want to have to sell anything. But I learned that if you're passionate about something, you're not ever really selling it. You're just sharing what you're excited about, and you're telling people about it and why it can help them. And then it really kind of works itself out on its own. The people who are ready and want to go, they're interested, right? So we just invite other people to use the products and programs that are working for us. We help them get started, and we support them along the way. And that can be different things, whether it's a group, one-to-one, however you want to support them. We also get 40% commission on Beachbody on-demand memberships. So fitness is moving online, and everyone's going to want to have an online fitness membership, even if they have a gym membership or take classes, because you never know when you can use a workout library and be able to work out while you're traveling or at home. that's a great way to get a bunch of your friends and family on there, and you get 40% commission. Coaches also earn team bonuses. And that's when you invite others to be part of your team, to do this with you, or maybe to get a discount on the products. You know, you get to help them get started. You get to mentor them along the way. And that doesn't mean that you know everything. I don't know everything. I have coaches that I brought into the team who are so much better at aspects of the business than I am, and I actually learn from them. It's really just about inviting them to be part of this and helping them get started and to see the potential. We get to earn trips. We've talked about that multiple times, but it really is super exciting to earn those all expense paid trips. And then we get monthly incentives like product, gear, personal development books, trainings, all kinds of stuff. And then we also get exclusive access when new products come out to test groups. So coach-only test groups that are led by the celebrity trainers and experts. So it's really exciting to have that VIP access to those trainers. All right, Kelly, and then we'll talk about, so how do you join? So really two options that I always recommend. The first option really is the best value. So you join with what's called a challenge pack, and that's a bundled package of fitness and nutrition. Usually it costs somewhere between $140 to $220, depending on how many bells and whistles you want. But that's really just for you to start working on your own fitness and nutrition, and maybe to have a little extra that you can start, say sampling to other people. So you get a fitness program or Beachbody On Demand All Access, or maybe you choose you want to start with a 3-day refresh program. You'll get your first month of Shakeology. You'll get the portion fix containers, which are a game changer. We haven't really talked about those, but they teach you about portions, and clients see a lot of success on that. You'll get a shaker cup, and then you have the option to include sports performance products or equipment. If you did not get Beachbody On Demand, but you purchased a DVD or a 3-day refresh in the pack, then you get a 30-day free trial. And then the coach enrollment fee of $39.95 is actually waived. So I always tell people, why pay, the $40, right, to join in and then later need to go buy whatever you want for your own fitness, when you could get the whole pack and just not pay that $40 fee and be able to get started on your own journey right away. Option 2 is the coach only enrollment fee. You pay the $39.95. If that's how you need to start, that works great too. You'll just want to at least start investing in some of the products and programs as soon as you can. Maybe within the first month, you buy your first box of Shakeology, so you can start using that and sampling it out to other people. But those are really the two ways that you can join. And then ongoing from there, it's $15.95 a month to run your business. I mean, that is just absurd. When I think about running my little boot camp business, right? And that was littler than running a franchise. I mean, that's just like, that's the cost of a few Starbucks drinks, right? Like, you forego a few Starbucks drinks in a month and you get to cover the cost of your business. And that includes media promotion and brand awareness, which Beachbody is everywhere, right? You get your personal websites, you get your coach back office that tracks everything and has all the training materials in it. The products are warehoused off-site, and customer service ships and deals with returns. You don't have to buy and stock any product. You get technical support, you get marketing materials, communication materials, you get training both from the company and from our team. And then any other cost ongoing would be just your investment in your own products. All right, so as we wrap up, I'd like to encourage you to talk to the person who invited you to this event, whichever Fit Republic coach that is, and talk about, what you liked from what you saw, maybe what you might have questions on or what you might be a little nervous about. And then that coach can help you, whether it's answering your questions or helping you to feel a little bit more at ease. maybe helping you get started in the areas that are most exciting for you. Connect with that person and, think about this opportunity, because you can benefit in so many ways, and sometimes you're not going to know till you get in, and it's just an incredible experience. And I always like to tell people, why not strengthen your wealth while at the same time you're strengthening your health? As a coach, you're going to be more apt to work on your own health and fitness. As you help other people by sharing your journey, you're going to earn for helping those people, and then you're going to strengthen your wealth. And it's created a lot more opportunities for my family. I get to take them on trips. I get to put them in extra classes. I pay for all my own personal development stuff with what I earn. And it feels nice to be able to essentially be able to be home with my kids and kind of be a stay-at-home mom, but run my own business. So anyway, strengthen your wealth, strengthen your health, create amazing friendships, help others live better, and find purpose and joy in life. That's what we're about. So Kelly, I don't know if you had anything else you want to say, or we just open it to any questions.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, all the lines are muted. So I can go ahead and just unmute everyone. We'll see what happens, if it's going to be loud. Let me see. Okay, I'm unmuting everyone. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to jump in. No
Hi,
questions.
it's Christine Barrett here, and I don't know if you can see me or not.
Yep.
Okay. But I just wanted to say, as a coach now for 3 years, that all of the, the business and all the stuff is great, but really what I found in my heart is finding a purpose. So if you're one of those people that feels like you're helping your kids all the time and maybe you don't get the gratitude from them, and you're doing a job that isn't quite maybe the right job for you, but you need to pay the bills, and you have so many other things going on in your life, but you feel like something isn't quite right, or something's missing, and you feel like you have a purpose and a calling to help other people, this is the right place to be. So I feel like having been the wellness coordinator at the hospital for a long time and having to leave, I grieved missing that connectivity with people and helping them change their lives. And now I can do this from home and have that opportunity to be able to do that. So I think if you're out there and you feel like something is pulling at you to find out more about this opportunity, or is pulling at your heartstrings to say, you know what, I know I can help somebody else, then explore it and take a leap of faith, then jump in and get your feet wet, because it's a great opportunity, wonderful people, lots of fun, learn a ton, keeps you motivated on track yourself. And then there's nothing better than when someone says to me, you changed my life. So a quick story. Today I met with someone who said that she would never go to a class. She'd never look in a mirror. She never wanted to work out with another person. And she's started doing some home workouts at home. She gained the confidence that she needed. And today I got to join her at a live class today. And she was in the front row looking straight in the mirror, and her body's full of muscles she never had before. And she felt so much more confident. So you have the ability to change one life at a time. And you can't do that very easily by creating your own business or doing other things. But this is a great avenue to be able to tap into a business that's already there and be able to do it with other people and have fun. So sorry, just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did.
A mission or a purpose, and you feel like you have that, this is a great place to do it. So we're all on the same mission to help as many people as possible and create healthy communities wherever we live and across the whole US and Canada and UK and wherever we go. So
awesome. Thanks for sharing that story.
That's awesome.
Does anyone else have any questions before we wrap? All right, great. Well, again, if anything comes to mind, or you guys think about any questions, or you're watching this playback, again, the next step would be to reach out to the person that invited you, ask any questions that you have, and we hope to have you as a new coach on our team. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining our sneak peek.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.